Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, or I supposed to say extra daily dose of skill. And today you are going to see SU-152 in action, and I can promise you some beautiful blind shots. I can promise some good emotions, and I can promise you this gun is absolutely gorgeous. Now, a lot of people might think I am trolling, but I think this gun is one of the best guns in the game. It's in a way like cover 2 gun, and this tank is capable of doing extremely naughty things for the enemies, but like super naughty things. Now, if someone is making a mistake, you can pretty much send them to the garage like there is no tomorrow, and you can send them to death. I know it doesn't, it might not say that much, but fellas, it is hell of a fun. It is absolutely amazing to spank someone with one-shots and simply send them to the garage, right? For me, it is very, very enjoyable experience, and it is pretty fun if you would ask me. Now, how we are going to start this battle, fellas? We are going to one-shot the Super Hellcat. I have a feeling the Super Hellcat is going to try to cross through the middle like this, and if this Mr. Super Hellcat will try to do that, we are going to have a lot of fun. Now, speaking about the gun, with high explosive, these guns have 86mm of penetration, which is fine. And if you are shooting heat, you have the 250mm of penetration. What is happening whenever you are seeing 88 crossing through the middle? You are kind of sending him to the garage straight. We just hit this gentleman for 600 in the face. It is absolutely insanity to play with this tank, and it is truly a lot of fun, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It truly is. Now, I want to risk it for the biscuit, and I want to try to blind shot someone camping here in the bush. Actually, you know what? I don't want to blind shot anyone camping in the bush. I want to go for this 88. Skill, why do you want to go for this 88? Because we can. Because we can, fellas. Simple as this. Watch this. Unfortunately, this is a miss. Shame, shame, shame. It's okay, fellas. We have all time in the world of tanks. We are feeling fine. Obviously, I do not really like the artas and everything, right? But in the same time, I don't really think we can change something in this situation. Wait, we got this. Now, Mr. 88, how are you doing today? Let me spank you like there is no tomorrow. Let me please show the dominance for you. Yep, just like, well, not like this, but thank you, it was worth a try. Look, looks like enemy artists are having a blast while blasting the living crap out of us. And I would love to say we could change the situation, but unfortunately we cannot. Look at this. It is like Armageddon, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, this is Armageddon. We need to relocate a bit. I think we need to slow it down just tiny touch, not by much, just a bit, and we will try to craft a bit different angles, and hopefully this will work just fine. At least I want to believe that. First things first, at this point, I really want to try to go for a blind shot because I promised you a blind shot, okay? That's what I want to do. So we are going to try to blind fire whoever is sitting in that position. Unfortunately, that wasn't a blind shot. Butterbean, enjoy the commander, my man. Also, if you are wondering what those alerts are, this is pretty much when someone is purchasing the commander from the game store. Good, let's try to go for a blind shots. This is very, very weird. I wonder, did we hit someone or the distance was too long? No, I think we could definitely hit someone here. Let's go for another one because we have all time in the world of tanks, and unfortunately we are missing one. It's okay. This is not a greatest performance by any shape or by any form, but I still believe, fellas, I still believe we can flip this game upside down, okay? That's what I want to believe in. Now, what I would love to see, this E25 making a mistake. And I think it is a matter of the time whenever this gentleman will make a mistake. And you know what? Jokes on you, Mr. E25, I can one-shot you. I can literally send you to the garage with one shot, and this is exactly what we want to do. You can say whatever you want, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. If it is not satisfying, then I do not really know what is, okay? Then I do not know what satisfaction means in the world of tanks. I truly don't. Now, speaking about this situation, we need to prepare for the Type 58. Type 58 is sitting here. I am 100% certain about this. What I need to do, I need to wait until this gentleman will get spotted. That's what we are looking for, and this is what we are waiting for. Whenever he is going to get spotted, we are going to send him to the garage instantly, or at least we will attempt to send him to the garage instantly, right? I believe it is fair to say enemy team is showing a huge dominance towards us, but like significant dominance, I would say. And unfortunately, in this situation, we just need to be very, very patient, and we need to wait until enemies will make a mistake, right? I would love to say there is an alternative option, but unfortunately, there isn't one. Now, the worst part of all this is this ELC. Because I have a feeling this ELC is going to go for us very, very soon. It's a matter of the time whenever this guy is speaking like this. Whenever he is speaking like this, we are going to spank him, obviously. But in this situation, we just need to be patient, I guess. Do I want to load high explosive? 6 seconds. If he would peek, it would be kind of sad, I would say. Okay, I think we blind shotted this guy, but what we need to do, we need to kill... Oh! Woo! I'm telling you, fellas, whenever I am saying this tank is absolutely madness, powerhouse, it is insanity how good this mother trucker is, I am not being sarcastic, I am not making this shit up. You can see that yourself, how this vehicle can spank literally every single tank in this game. Or not in this game, but overall in the game, right? Beautiful shot, excellent. Okay, at this point we need to figure out how we can eliminate all of those forces going for us. It is not simple, it is not easy, but we can try to do everything what we physically and possibly can. I believe high explosive ammunition will work just fine. I don't really think we need to panic that much, and I think the MVP of this battle is definitely this Type 58. Now we need to figure out how we can eliminate this Type 58 from the game before it's too late. This is the most important question and most important thing, right? So, how we can do this? Our team must kill this mother trucker. Okay, he is dead. Excellent. Very, very good. Now, Type 58. Where are you, you little mother trucker? Where are you sitting at? Is he sitting here? This is the question. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, yes, he is. Okay, first things first, let's go for this one. 3, 2, 1 now. Unfortunately, this is an end. Okay, that's fine. Look, for a very first game with this vehicle, I believe that will work just fine. You know, we hit such a crazy shots in this situation. It is madness. Fellas, what other tank can do such a humongous alpha damage like this? What tank can do that, fellas? Yeah, it is a beautiful mother trucking tank. It truly is. If you feel like you want to derp around, this tank can work equally, if not better, like, I would say cover 2, honestly. And looking into all of this, 2000 damage, 400 assisting damage, that is completely fine. For a very first game, that will work. So looking into all of this, fellas, we are obviously top by the damage, we are top by experience. Enemy Artas was raining on our team like there is no tomorrow. It was absolutely insanity how much we took for the team, speaking about the Artas, but we was fighting till then, and we tried to do our best, fellas. Now, all in all, I can promise you that. I know what other 2 games you are going to see. I can promise you that you are going to see a beautiful blind shot. I can promise you that. And I can promise you one more thing. You are going to see the last stand whenever the team is not the finest, right? But without further ado, let's teleport into the round 2. Fellas, look at this matchmaking. Tier 9 matchmaking with SU. Okay, let's try to make it work. What do we have and what we can do? So the first things first. It's not ideal, okay? To say that the least, it is not ideal. But what do we want to do? We want to go somewhere on the field, not very, very heavily, but somewhere towards the field. And we will try to kill the light tank sitting in this bush. This is going to be glorious and this is going to be beautiful, especially if we are going to do that successfully. Now the question is, will we? First things first, I am aiming where the light tank could be. Let's go for a first shot like so. Definitely not a direct hit. It's okay, fellas, it's okay. We have all time in the world of tanks and we do not need to panic too much. If I am going to catch this light tank, he is going to be sent directly to the garage, like there is no tomorrow. So I will attempt my luck and I will try to find him where exactly he is sitting at. Because once again, keep this in mind, it is very, very common position. Usually there is at least one light tank which is going to sit here, and to be completely honest with you, the Spitz is, I want to believe, fellas, the Spitz is sitting in this position. So all I need to do, I need to go for a blind shots. I wish to say I could play a bit more aggressively over there, but honest truth is we can't. We can dream about it, we can hope for it, but we cannot do this. Ooh, okay. We are relocating. I told you, fellas. I told you. That was such a great timing, fellas. That was such a great timing. It was a matter of the time whenever he is going to be sent to the garage. It is such a great feeling to have 1 kill and 0 damage dealt, and we know that beautiful gentleman, he took a humongous for the team. Probably we one-shotted him and we one-tapped him, if I can say so. Anyways, first things first, what do we want to do now? We want to take our time to aim, and now we are going to spank him. Unfortunately, he escaped in a way. Shame. It's fine. It's fine. And once again, this tank is capable of doing extremely bad things for the enemies. Believe me. If enemies will mess up, and I can promise you that they will, it is just simply a matter of the time, we are going to have a party. Oh? No. Oh! 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 Fellas, if you are wondering why this vehicle has the gun handling 5 out of 5 in the index page, I am not being sarcastic. I truly mean the gun handling of this tank is good to that level. It is absolutely insanity what this beautiful vehicle can do for the enemies. And I know on the paper it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but truth to be told, fellas, World of Tanks is not about the paper for a very, very long time already. Paper in World of Tanks doesn't actually mean that much, and even though the tank gun handling is looking badly, right? The paper is saying 0.4 or whatnot. In reality, you can hit your shots and you can make enemies to regret their life choices like there is no tomorrow. As an example, pay attention to this Scorpion. He is saying la 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 la. Oh. Okay, this is not exactly what I was looking for, but this is what we have. Not so easy to penetrate this guy, but I think I will just simply wait until he will give us a bit better angle. I think this is what I'm waiting for. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it now. That was the finest track if I ever seen one. Considering what kind of situation we have in this game, I would say we did everything very, very well, and that was a solid performance. And you know what? There is a tiny chance we are going to spank the Super Hellcat. Actually, it's not the case. Okay, let's teleport to the end of this game and let's see what kind of score do we have, shall we? Extremely good blind shot. Very unfortunate fate for AMX-65T and a lot of tracking. This is very successful game, fellas. It truly is. Let's see what we have. That was quality game, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, what do we have? We have solid 3000. It was a solid banana out of 10. We pretty much send a MX to home, and we literally one-shot a Spitz with a blind shot. Like, literally. One blind shot, the whole tank is gone, and we have the most sweetest tracking damage ever. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful performance. All in all, 1,500 damage, 1,500 assisting damage. That was a solid banana out of 10 if I ever seen one. Let's go. Alright, what do we have here, fellas? We have Pilsen and we have the standard battle. Tier 60 rate matchmaking, it doesn't look bad by any shape, by any form. I believe we are going to start absolutely everything with knocking out the gates or the garage door or the barrack door, however you would say that, right? I think this could work just fine, and after that we will try to punish someone who is crossing. I try to do my best in order to knock the door quicker, but unfortunately I failed doing so. I needed to aim just tiny touch. On the move, shooting this on the move probably wasn't the finest result, so now I am not going to be able to punish the gentleman's crossing through the middle. That is on me, I am accepting this, better luck next time. Okay, maybe I will be able to. Just looking into how enemies are playing this game, right? Maybe I will be able to. Oh, my bananas. That is such a naughty position. Okay, this is looking very, very complicated and very, very hard, fellas. Jet Panther is having a great angle. I really do not like when this garage door is done, because then enemies have an angle from here. And if I need to guess who is shooting me, obviously this wouldn't be the hardest prediction ever, because they have a Jet Panther and we can clearly see that it is the Jet Panther job, right? So yeah, quite sadness, but it is how it is. I am going to go for a blind shot like so. You never know when you are hitting those, so I am just risking for the biscuit in this kind of situation. And unfortunately, our risk it for the biscuit strategy definitely did not work it out. Maybe we hit his track or something, that's why this gentleman moved a bit from his previous position. This would be my initial prediction and initial guess. Anyways, we are fine. Now what do we have? We have Carveron crossing through the middle. I do not really think we can do anything in this situation, in this game. More I look into this, more it looks like it is going to be pretty painful experience for us, right? But that's okay. Once again, we are not going to give up. We are allocating a bit and we will try to craft a bit better angle for the enemies. Hopefully it will work just fine. 0 to 4. Doesn't look very promising, does it? Okay. Relocating a bit more. And we want to take this position here, because I believe enemies will start making pressure like this very, very soon. Plus on top of that we have Scorpion in the open field. And now a lot of things are depending on the luck. I'm going for a blind shot. Unfortunately not a direct hit, but that's okay. And at this point we are just waiting until the Scorpion will get involved, and he is getting involved, fellas. It is definitely a matter of the time. Watch this. Mm. 800 in the face of the Scorpion. 800. It doesn't matter we are losing this game heavily. Right, I believe that is fair to say. This is kind of a game over, and I would love to say, yeah, we can win this game. Well, let's get real, we can't win this game. but we can try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can. That's what we can do, and that's what we are going to work our ass for. Let's try to go for a lower plate penetration, beautiful penetration to the double penetrator. That is very, very good. And in this kind of situation, I really want to spank this HTC, or even better, the Tiger. I'm ignoring this light tank on purpose, fellas, don't worry. Let's go for this one. Beautiful shot. Skill, you are losing this game. Yeah, I know I am losing this game. I know I cannot do absolutely anything about this, but sometimes losing the game is only one option, you know? Okay, looking into this score, 2100 damage. I really doubted I got any of the blind shots done, but you know, sometimes games like this are happening and there is nothing what you can do about this. Let's teleport to the scoreboard. Okay, 2.1 thousand damage. Look, this might not look a great game, but considering what kind of team we had, this is a very, very, very solid performance. 2.1 thousand damage is great. We are top by the damage by quite a margin, I would say, and considering we had some gentlemen who did 0, it is not bad whatsoever. Plus, on top of that, we broke even, pretty much speaking about this game. And one more thing to say, which is very important, fellas, my crew is also kind of caco on this tank. The crew is not the greatest one, so keep this in mind. And those were the games with SU-152. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing the games. I have played in total 4 games. You have seen 3 games with this vehicle. I hope I inspired you to go for some DERP action yourselves, and even though when the games are not looking that great, you can still get a lot of use, as you have seen in the last game. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your daily dose of skill, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.